Okay, Holly, I'm getting a lot of questions about what you're going to be offering with your advanced course. Can you go ahead and do an overview of everything that people will get?
Okay, so the regular course was YouTube and Hangouts. So the advanced course, you get a website template, and the website template is entirely different from the Hangout template. The Hangout template is basically a gazillion links and ranks. The website, you know, you have to have filters and you have to be more careful and you have to, it's more keyword related. It has tiers. It's Penguin and Panda proof. It actually has pulled out websites that were penalized in the past, and you can actually pull them out. So that's one of the good things. And we're going to have a webinar on the basic training of how to set up the template. The webinar 2 is a PBN network. So some people want to know how to set up a private PBN and the IPs, and basically it's all the nitty-gritty of setting up a PBN. So you'll see me, you know, get the hosting, put it on a register, you know, the whole entire putting on your FTP, all that good stuff. If you don't know how to do it, then, you know, you'll see me do that. The webinar 3 is a question and answer. The advanced technique for finding targets for GSA in the Scrapebox video and GScraper video, I gave you 2 methods to find targets. In the advanced, I'm going to give you 2 more. My secret location for getting clients. It is a highly guarded place for getting clients, and you guys will be able to close them. And then I have a niche list of about 250 niches that I would like to go over that you guys can kind of, it gives you your C keywords. Like if you're like, I don't know what niches to go after, it just gives you some ideas basically.
Is there a template for you?
And I hope my voice is better for that too.
You're sounding better than you did the other night, Holly, but you're still rough. I hope you get healed soon.
Yeah.
Should we use your Blogspot or Web 2.0 as level 1 tier and the other Web 2.0s as level 2 and 3?
No. If you're getting them from me and they have PA, you want to use them for tier 1. If you're, you know, rank whiz, they have PA1s, you just pull them out and you can still use them as tier 1 because you're, you know, pound some links to them, get some authority on them, and use them as tier 1.
Ken Roberts would like to know, is there a template for using on the RankWise blogs, and how much copy do you use? You go over making the template for RankWise already.
I am going to make a video for RankWiz. It'll be in the members area because, you know, a lot of people wanted to see me do it. I didn't have a voice and I needed someone else to step in. So that's I am going to do that, and I'll go step by step so you'll see me do it. There's not like a template though. You just it's really easy. It's just copy and pasting. There's no template though.
What kind of video would you put together for an affiliate product or a CPA offer?
I put one together. Let me see if I can find it. So we'll see the E6 one. Did you hear that, Robert?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't hear the audio?
No.
Mhm. I'm going to have to, you guys should have heard the audio because I heard the audio. I basically just wrote up a simple script for e-cigarettes and I just read it off. It was what, like 30 seconds? So that's what I would do for CPA, yeah. The same thing that I do for AC Florida, I do for everything else.
In terms of SEO, what are your top 2 favorite ways to monetize your SEO efforts? For example, local versus affiliate versus owning the results for someone's product, etc.
For a long time, I really liked doing renting links because I didn't have to like deal with the clients at all. So now, my favorite things is having someone else sell this stuff for me. I like to stay in the background. You know, like by the time the client comes to me and I have people who I'm doing JV with, if it comes to me, it's generally because I need to like fire the client and say that we're done with using it. So, you know, I don't know if that's really a way for SEO, but for me it is, to have someone else sell for me and do all the sales. And then I really like lead generation. It's easy, it's local. You can rank local stuff so easily. It's just ridiculous how easy it is.
How do you rank for 400 keywords with one video for one city?
You know, I do the same thing. I mean, you have your template, you have your YouTube channel, you have your keywords, and you pound it with links, and after 3 to 4 weeks, it comes in. There's not really anything that different that I do. I don't do any special sauce or anything like that. That's what I do.
Do the Web 2.0 blogs and RankWise need to be niche specific since we are posting niche specific content on them? Videos
No,
and
they do
articles.
not. No, they don't need to be niche specific.
How do you cloak your video affiliate links?
I don't cloak any. Yeah, I don't cloak any of them. What I do is, like on that E6 one, I just 301 it to where the offer is.
Janet Bruno would like to know that she understands how you use your Web 2.0 properties to link your Hangouts to get high rankings. Now, what she doesn't fully understand is, do you use all of those Web 2.0s as a PBN in the classic PBN definition to pass on links used to help rank money sites? For example, acting as Tier 2 or Tier 3, and she wants to know, is that safe?
So she wants to know if I use my Web 2.0s as a regular PBN, essentially. I used to do it, and the only reason why I changed is because I believe that Google is giving more authority to YouTube videos, and they're not penalizing so much PBNs, in my opinion. So that's why I switched over to a video embed network. You know, you can do PBNs for a regular article. It's use them as tier 1. You don't want to use it as tier 2 because, I mean, if you use it as tier 2, you're going to direct it at your tier 1, which is your Web 2.0, which is going to rank over your client site. I mean, do you want that to happen? Then you're going to have to 301 that to your client site anyways. So you're going to want to use it as tier 1.
Ranking for 400 keywords, where do the keywords get placed? In the description or the tags? Or both?
It gets placed wherever wherever GSA places. So and I have blog comment check, so that'll be in the comment section. This is an article for like Drupal, so you'll have articles. You'll have forum postings. You'll have guest book postings. You'll have whatever you check. That's where the links are going to go to.
Jen would like to know also. She was going to ask how exactly that you use espionage for your entire process.
I just spy on them. I don't know if it's going to be able to come up or not. It's not. That's not the right username. If you watched a previous webinar of mine with Tony, one of the free ones, I went over it. I think it was the second webinar. I showed you, I just spy on the keywords. Basically, I pick out, I'll pick the first or second one that ranks for my keyword, and I'll put it in espionage, and I'll click on PPC keywords or SEO keywords, I think it is, and then I'll just export that out, and then I'll take that to the keyword tools. You'd have to watch the video too, I think.
Scott Rogers is asking, in theory, when you pick a ClickBank project, do you use Hangout, blast backlinks, and send the clicker directly to the ClickBank product landing page?
Not with ClickBank, because YouTube will get you. So you want to use bit.ly, right? Yeah, you can use the bit.ly. You can use any kind of tiny URL. Personally, I would go buy, like how I did with eCerts. I bought a domain, and then in the registry of like Namecheap, I have my 301 domain directed at my ClickBank product. So then in my YouTube video, I have the actual URL, so it's not like they don't see it as spam. But I mean, if you click on it, it's going to go to my ClickBank product.
Jordan Caden would like to know how long you estimate we will be able to use the verified lists you gave us with GSA until they will, quote, burn out. How long can we use lists for, do you estimate?
I mean, I am still using lists from 2-3 months ago. I mean, you can use them as many times as you want to use them. Like a couple months.
Are the sites Bookmark and Web 2.0 okay with someone using mismatch or mailcatch.com?
Yeah. I mean, people don't want to use Hotmail, but Hotmail has a it's like if you log in too many times in Hotmail, it locks you out for 15 minutes. So that's why I use Mailcatch. It's free. It works fine. If you get a bunch of fails, just change all your email. I've been using my Mailcatch emails for like 3 months, and they're fine.
How are the files Holly gave us imported into GSA? The SER, the SEI, footprint, trackback, and keyword list.
You need to watch webinar 1. I go over it in detail. It's easy. You just right-click on the white, modify project, and restore, and you add in the SER file, which is the templates. Other than that, you're going to have to watch the webinar.
Jenna Bruno says that she sees in your resource doc that you recommend 301 Nuke. How exactly do you use that tool in your strategy?
I'm not using it right now in my strategy. I mean, like, you know, it's just an extra place for links. I mean, you can do it in GSA too. You go click on the template, and the URL shortener is checked. It's just extra links, you know. Extra links is always good. I want to get as many links as I can. So that's all that, you know, that's all that I would use that Nuke 301 for, is it would make 400 extra URLs that I can send more links to. That's it.
How long do you typically run a campaign? And once your video gets on the first page, when would you stop the campaign?
I don't stop it. I filter it down so it only does like 100 submits a day. Like my AC repair one, I've actually had that off for 2 to 3 weeks because I wanted to see if it would tank. And actually there was a rumor, I should say, that there was a Panda or Penguin update the last 2 to 3 days, and it's still ranking #1 for like 500 terms. So it's Penguin and Panda proof. There's nothing that's going to move that site.
Okay, Janet, would love to hear your step-by-step process as to how you approach Amazon affiliate sales.
I mean, there's really nothing that I do different. I go in and find a Amazon product. I literally do exactly the same thing as I did in Webinar 1, in a sense, in finding keywords and making my video and in putting in GSA. I don't send the direct traffic to Amazon affiliate. I would send the Amazon like page. I would send it to a doorway page, like a web or something like that. Who asked that question, Janet?
Yes.
Janet, go to the Facebook page and remind me to show you one of my Web 2.0s for Amazon, and I'll send it to you. I'll show you what my doorway page looks like.
Okay, can you show us how to import your template into GSA?
Excuse me. I imported it already into, I just imported it. I think that might have been an older question.
How do you load these templates?
If you still need to, you know, watch the video. Go ahead, Robert.
Okay, I saw in a previous video you were using mail catch for something. What do you use mail catch for? Did we go through that already?
Yeah.
How do you structure your affiliate or CPA videos?
How do I structure my what?
How do you structure your affiliate or CPA videos?
I do the same thing. I make a 30-second script and have an image. It's exactly the same.
If your clients don't pay in 5 days, how do you turn it off?
I own the phone number, and I'll redirect it to their competition.
What did you mean by 301, the links in case you have to cut off a client for non-payment? Does it have anything to do with 301 Nuke? Could you show us how this works?
I'll show you in the advanced class because that can be a whole training, I mean, on its own. There's a lot of people who say the 301 will stop a penalty coming in. So it's a little bit more advanced. So, you know, if you want to buy the advanced course, I can go over it with you. But for the Hangouts, it really doesn't apply in that sense.
What do you do for continuing maintenance for your campaigns?
I don't like... I mean, I know a lot of people, you know, if you go to edit, they swap out the content that you put in here, like the articles that I put in there, like the TBS, and you change your emails and stuff. I don't do that. Like, I haven't had any problems, so I leave it. I don't ever go back and touch it again. My campaigns are the same as they were 4 to 5 months ago. It's the same emails, you know. I filter it down, you know, I go to your options and I mess around with some of these settings. I'll do like pause the project after 100 submissions. And then it'll have 100 submissions in a day and it will run again.
How do you monitor traffic from your Hangouts backlinks?
I don't monitor traffic at all. I monitor the phone numbers. So,
how many embeds do you do
you know,
usually?
Like, you know, it just depends upon, it depends upon the localizing, the competition. You know, if it's easy competition, I might only do 60. If it's hard, I'm going to do at least 1,500.
How tough is the insurance industry on a local basis to get ranked on page 1? Life, health, and the car and home. Car insurance, Pasadena as an example.
We actually do. Let me see. It's not in Texas, is it? It's like in California, right?
Pasadena's California, right. Home of the Rose Parade.
Let me see. It's kind of ugly, but let's see what this site. Yeah, he's got 33,000 backlinks. You're going to need some power backlinks to get your butt up in there, even a Hangout. He's got 26,000 do follows. Wow. So you know what I would do? I would go to I would export him in a CSV file. You have to have an account to do it. I'd export all his links into a CSV file. It would go to Excel, open it in Excel, put all his links into a notepad, and go over to GSA and import them and see if you can post on them. That way you got it, you know, you might have some 20,000 links all of a sudden that way. That's what I would do.
How do you determine PA?
How do you determine PA? I don't determine PA. There's a moz.com/product/API/updates. It updates once a month, and that's determined by how many, I don't want to say how many links, but that's how it gets determined is how strong your backlinks are. And how many, you know, if you have like 15,000 verified backlinks, you're going to get like PA 30 to 40.
What are your benchmarks for easy, moderate, and difficult competition when researching niche? What's your benchmarks for establishing easy, moderate, or difficult competition when researching niches?
I'll put one in here. Let's see. Hollywood, Florida. Okay, so we have a Yelp.com. Okay, there's no reason why you cannot be number one in this. And there's super pages. And there's a home advisor. If you see those three things, there's no reason why you can't be number one. I mean, the only way you're going to know is if you actually go and try it, and I know for a fact that those are easy to pop in. So, you know, look for socials, look for like Yelp type of sites, like for YouTube videos. If they're there, that's easy, and that's also moderate, but it's more easy for me.
Where do you get the articles that you upload to RinkWise?
I get them. Is it on my desktop? Oh, it is. Rapid Content Wizard. Rapid Content Wizard. You can also use the Content Machine for this. So, you know, you just type in your keyword, AC repair, enter. It's scraping content right now from different places like article places. This is where it's scraping from: easy articles, score articles, article based, all those places. Okay, so that's your article. And then you go to spin content. And then it spun it, and then I just select it all and go paste it into GSA. I don't even make sure it reads, because it's a backlink. I don't care what it says. Or I'm sorry, I go paste it into RankWiz, and I would paste it into GSA too, because it's the same. I would use the same article.
What is the URL for that website you're using now?
For Rapid Content Wizard?
Yes.
Yeah, let me get it. I think it's a one-time cost. Oh my God, that's loud. Okay, I put it in the chat box.
Great. All right.
Something about the advanced course, just to let you know, guys know, it's for 7 days it's $127. After 7 days, it will be up to $247, and at a later date it'll be $297. On the first course, we got a little bit behind in saying it was going to be closed, or it was going up $100 in 24 hours, and we're so busy we couldn't do it, but we actually are going to make sure we do it on the 7 days this time. So you guys really want to get into it, because if you're struggling with finding clients, the two places I am giving you is one it's in the U.S. and one I believe is in the U.K. And I'm not kidding you when I say this. There's 5,000 places, or 5,000 businesses. Not 5,000. There's 15,000 businesses that have paid for advertising. They're not getting the SEO part of it. So it's so simple. I'm telling you, if you know how to close sales, or you have someone on your team that can close them, you need to get in just to get these two sites. Just if you take nothing else more, those two sites are going to give you clients.
I've just got to say, Holly, now we've got the cat out of the bag, and that this information is being spread around. We have some of the biggest names in affiliate marketing that have been approaching us, and we're talking about charging over $1,000 for this course. And you in the beginning will be getting all the upgrades. You'll be getting everything that anybody ever will get later and in the future, because we have some people that want to totally revamp everything and rebuild everything and put it together in a way that might be more explanatory and go more in depth. You'll get it all. And you will have everything you need, like a nuclear weapon compared to a book of matches for all the other programs that are out there purporting that they can rank videos and hangouts on YouTube. You have the cutting edge technology here that is going to be what everybody is going to be wanting when they hear about it. So You're really lucky to be here and privileged. So I'm glad to be a part of this also. So go ahead and get on board and go ahead and sign up for the advanced course. You're going to get more information on ranking websites. You have everything you need for Hangouts and videos right now. And websites are a little bit different, and they need to be treated a little bit differently. And in order to be safe, you don't want to have them put down by Google when you are trying to rank them. We know how to do it correctly. So you'll get everything you need in that advanced course.
Yeah, we actually had a jam session earlier today with somebody, and I told, he said, you know, what is the highest competition that you've ever gone after? And I said, you know, I had a recent person who I've been talking to about the Hangout course, and he bought the Hangout course, and I'm not shitting you guys. In 14 hours, he ranked for a term that had 660,000 searches a month. And it was moderate competition. We aren't talking easy competition. And it came in 14 hours at number 3. So if you guys think, like, if you guys just do this, I know you guys want to understand, like, every single piece of the puzzle before you actually start. What you need to do is just do it and hit start and make your edits in the template. If you can only just do the edits in the template and hit start, at least you're understanding how GSA works in the beginning. You know, just, it works. You know, I don't even know what else to say than that. I mean, just that guy ranking 660,000 in 14 hours, and it blew my mind. I was like, holy crap. I can't give you the keyword because he would be super not happy with me. But yeah.
Okay, well, let's go on. We talked about where you get the articles. How should we use the templates for strategy on the Web 2.0s? Less aggressive, possibly?
What was that? Sorry.
Would we use the same templates and strategy on the Web 2.0s or slightly less aggressive?
On the Web 2.0s, if you're trying to rank the Web 2.0s, you're going to... oh, I'm thinking, sorry. I normally would back off and not be so aggressive. It kind of depends. Like if it's a WordPress, I would back off. It's like a T-blog or a soup, I would go all out. So it kind of depends upon what the Web 2.0 is.
John Geller is asking, when you show us how to use the tools, GSA and RankWise, etc., how to rank websites. We just discussed that. That will be in the advanced course. Let's see. How do you find clients? Carolyn Skipper would like to know.
That is in advanced course.
It's also in the advanced course.
Yeah.
Which is very cheap at $127. You're not going to see that advanced course at that price for very much longer.
Yeah, actually, we wanted it higher, yeah.
We were talking about $500, and so are some of the other people who are planning on and helping to promote Holly's course. John Gallagher asks...
it'll be higher next time. I wanted you guys to get in on it, you know, since you guys are the first round, but it'll be higher next time.
Gary Smith is asking about buying right now discounts. Yes, if you buy right now, you're not going to be paying what we'll be charging in the future. So yes, we're going to be charging quite a bit more for this program. The information here, the information we're giving you is cutting edge, not available anywhere but from us. You're lucky to be here. Very rarely do people get to be in on the cutting edge of what is happening in affiliate marketing and internet marketing and local offline marketing. This is where it's at and where it's going to be. if you want to go ahead and buy all these other little programs that are out there, rank websites and SEO hangouts for $100 or more with their one-time offer, maybe another 50, then what you've got is nothing but a spark compared to what you're going to be getting with this. This is what people are going to want. The biggest names want what we've got and are going to be selling it too. So you're in the right place at the right time. When does the advanced training start? Conray would like to know.
I have to talk to Tony about it to see when he's free. I would guess something like next week, Wednesday, Thursday. Well, wait, we want to do 7 days. 7 days from today. What day is today? Tuesday? So maybe, yeah, I would guess maybe Wednesday or Thursday. We can do like a Wednesday, Thursday, and like a Wednesday, Friday with a Tuesday question and answer, something like that. We'll post it. We're going to have a separate Facebook post page, Robert.
Oh, for people with the advanced course?
Yeah.
Okay. Larry would like to know, how often are you scraping for new targets, and how often do you add the new targets to your GSA target list?
I scrape 24 hours a day, and I add them, whenever my other list empties out. So on a daily basis, definitely.
Do you use GScraper or Scrapebox to blast blog comments, or is it only GSA? You mentioned earlier you blasted like 500,000 blog comments.
Yeah, you can do that with GSA. So what you can do is just you keep on modifying, duplicate it, everything.
Do you always use fake names for your accounts?
Yes, always.
Can you also always get info and redirect? I'm not sure what that means.
I'm not sure what that means either.
Okay, I want to rank an Amazon product page, not an affiliate link. Would YouTube or Hangout templates be okay to rank it, or would you use the advanced training templates as a better fit?
She said she wants to use an Amazon affiliate or a product page, right?
See, I just lost it.
I think she said a product page you're going to use the website template. If it's like an affiliate, like a Web 2.0, the Hangout, a template's fine.
Okay. Was promoting a YouTube video a year ago, and she got her account banned by sending directly to an AdSense link and didn't use cloaking. Okay, Carolyn, that's not the right thing to do. All right, I guess that was the question.
Something like that, you wouldn't want to cloak it, yeah. I don't know how to cloak it. I would just 301 it.
Ron Byrne would like to know how you use 301 redirects to pull the plug on non-paying members.
So what you would do is set up a 301 domain, a regular domain, and 301 that to the client side. And then what you do is run all of your links at the domain that you registered so that the link juice follows through the client site. It takes a little bit longer by doing it this way, but if they stop paying, then you just go into your register and turn off that 301 and redirect it somewhere else, and their site's gone. It takes like 24 hours.
How long have you been doing this strategy, and how long do you predict keeping the top rankings without adding new content?
I've been doing it a year. I don't see it going away. It's not going to go away. It's blogs. It's links en masse. I don't see how that's going to go away. They might like how they did with X-Runner's profile links, and they took power away from that, but who cares? There's so many other things you can do. There's tons of articles you can put up, you know. They're not going to take it away.
Okay, Larry says that I have GSA CB. Is Spamvilla reCAPTCHA needed for GSA posting or just Web 2.0 to use? Embed.
So Spamvilla is for the GSA. It breaks reCAPTCHA. So if you're doing stuff like articles, wikis, stuff like that, in your GSA, you're probably going to want Spamvilla. It only is for Spamvilla. It's not for RankWiz or anything else.
Okay, this is
only for GSA.
This is a very apt question, and everybody here needs to listen to this. Janet Bruno is interested and is asking, Holly, have you ever run across a niche that you can't dominate?
Have I heard? No, not that I know of, because like I recently did some casino ones, and what I did was set up a 50 private networks, or I'm sorry, 50 domains that were Web 2.0s, and then they were at like PA 6570, and then I put embeds back to the casino hangout, and yeah, it ranked. I mean, it might have took maybe 2 months, but yeah. I don't see how this isn't going to work with any niche. No, it's going to work. You might have to be patient, but yeah.
You're telling everybody out there that if they choose to dominate a niche with your method, that absolutely that they will.
Yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't, because as long as you understand how GSA works and you just pound it on links, like if you only do 100 links a day, it's not going to rank. You need to, and we're talking Hangouts, you know, you need to drop a lot of links on it.
What about websites?
Websites, you have to throttle back a lot. You can't come at it like that. I mean, you can. You're going to have a churn and burn. You 301 the site after it tanks in a month, and you just redo it again. You know, I do that sometimes too. I have weight loss sites I do that with.
Okay, I was totally surprised when I got a weight loss site ranked on the first page of Google, and there's such competition. So yes, using backlinks and Holly's method will work. And she says it'll work on anything and has never failed at anything. So I might just add again that you're in the right place, and don't be dissuaded. Don't give up. There's no reason to look at any other shiny objects. If you've been looking for a way to rank whatever you want to on Google and YouTube, you found the right place. Just follow Holly's technique, and you won't have to buy anything anymore. You won't have to struggle anymore. You're going to make it. So just apply what you're learning here. Okay, let's go on. Cam Roberts is like wanting to know about exporting competitors' link profiles and then importing into GSA to see if you can post to those sites.
I think I would have to cover that in the advanced. I can't cover it right now because I don't have my. You gotta go to Ahrefs and put in the website. Oh, I don't even have a site. I mean, you could go to Google. You go to export CSV. I can't show you how it you download it, the CSV file, and then you take it over to GSA and you export it as, or I'm sorry, you import it as target URLs. Yeah, I mean, I can cover it in the advanced. I don't want to confuse the people who haven't got the basics yet, which is, you know, if you're that far, then you would want to take the advanced course.
Okay, let's go on. Can you run a YouTube embed link with GSA?
You can. Let me see if I can find it. Article manager. Let me see. This insert keyword related images to your article. That's images. Okay, so if you go edit your project and go to Article Manager, and where it says, the third from the bottom says insert up to, you would put 1, random videos related to your article. You would click it, and you would click own URL, and you would enter your embed code right there.
Are you ready for the next question?
Yeah.
Okay, Ken Roberts wants to clarify what it is you're doing as far as exporting competitors' link profiles and importing into GSA to see if you can post those and see if you can post those sites. Is he understanding that correctly?
Yeah, he is. You know, I'll go over that in advance if you guys want me to.
When does the 7-day clock start?
It starts today. Do you guys, I mean, is Rob, let me see. Is Rob Gormley on here right now? Let me see if I can get him on Skype.
Yes, he's here.
Tell him to go on Skype. Oh, wait, he doesn't have Skype.
Would you like me to unmute him?
Can you, see if, does he have Skype?
I don't know.
Okay. Give me one of the guys who are on the fence about the advanced course. Who has Skype, preferably?
Is there anybody here on the fence that would like to talk to Holly on Skype?
I'm going to show you I'm not going to show you. You have to tell me first. Otherwise, I'm going to get a bunch of people.
I don't see anybody saying anything yet. And most people aren't on the fence. I think we've had quite a few people go on to the advanced course so far.
All right. Well, I gave it to one guy, and he's not actually in here. He was in here earlier, but I was on the phone with him this weekend.
Sounds like somebody might be trying to contact me on Facebook.
That's okay if they have a Facebook.
Let's see who that is. Nope.
I'm sorry I coughed in your ear. Did Rob Gormley get it? Because if he didn't, I'll send it to him.
No.
He didn't get it? Okay. Give me two ticks, Rob Gormley.
Apparently he's left his computer.
He's not on his computer?
Okay, Gary Smith says he'd like to talk to you.
Okay,
Gary Smith is on Skype, and his Skype name is Gary Smith.
Gary, you do locals, yeah?
He says yes.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. I gotta pull the file. Go to your Facebook, please. I'm going to give you a Dropbox link. Open that. That's the thing, and you tell me if that's worth just 127 alone. Or you can post it in the chat to Robert.
Okay, do you want to cover any more questions while we're
Yeah,
waiting?
that's cool.
Okay, where was I? I lost my place slightly. Okay, you covered the main anchor keywords. Where do the generic and mixed
We've gone
keywords
over a
come
lot
into
of
play?
questions, man.
We sure have.
Well, when you do the Google AdWords, you know, you have 800 keywords. That pretty much pulls in all your keywords, all your LSIs. It pulls in everything. And GSA will post on all those keywords.
All right, what's next here? Okay, Tom G says, I'm in and I'm purchased, but I haven't heard anything about the blogs and pumping I purchased last. Is there a lag time? I'm not sure what he's saying there.
Oh, he purchased yeah. You might not have heard it, but I lost a family member on Monday. And so we've been kind of busy doing that. But yes, I'll make sure that I send them tomorrow to you.
A lot of people are talking about that this is really an exclusive product and how glad they are to participate at the price that you've been offering, Holly. And yes, I'm glad that some of these people recognize what it is they're getting here. This is very abnormal. We're revealing secrets that some of the gurus are pretty upset about. As a matter of fact, they've contacted Holly and been in heated discussions about what it is that she's revealing. So there are not very many that have been willing to reveal what you're getting here, and you're going to be able to compete with people that you've never been able to compete with before. You've never been given the truth before. You've never been given everything that you needed to know before. Holly's giving you everything here. So yes, I'm glad to be involved with it. I'm so happy to be here right now. How many social sites would be a good number to buy for FCS and give it a try?
Okay, well, here's a funny story about that. So, because Rank was running all that 25% off sale, I bought 5,000 socials and I cleaned his store out, and he's still like 2,500 short. So I mean, a good number to get started would probably be I would buy maybe like 500 to 1,000 social bookmarks and the same amount for Web 2.0s. That's a good number to get started with.
When will the G-Scraper training be in the membership site?
I wanted to do it tonight, but I think I'm going to have to put it up tomorrow night. Or, I mean, tomorrow during the day.
Can you explain what you mean when you say your old sites in GSA drop out? Or how do you know when they are no longer working?
When they drop out. Oh, you mean like my posting list? GSA will, if it doesn't post on it, it can't post on it, it knows to remove it. So it removes it from your verified list, basically. So you can't post on it again. Or you can't attempt to do it again.
Do you ever use multiple GSA accounts to send backlinks to the same video at the same time?
I don't use multiple GSA accounts, but I have like 20 projects set up, and I send, and each project will have like 1 million links, so it's 25 million links that I'm attempting to send, yes.
Is the GSA built-in proxy scraper any good?
I've never used it, so I can't say if it's good or not.
A lot of people are begging for the replay of this webinar. We'll get it up as soon as we can, Dave. Scott Rogers says he's on the fence.
Scott Rogers. Okay, Gary hasn't got back. Has Gary gotten back to you?
Gary? Yeah, he says this totally worth it, and he's glad that he's in. That's all I've got from him.
All right, I'll send it to Scott. Scott, go on your Facebook. Do you do locals? Sorry for coughing in your ear. I forgot to mute it.
Okay, where was I?
Does Scott do locals?
No, I don't have any. Ken Roberts does locals.
Ken Roberts. Ken Roberts.
Gary Smith said he's glad he only spent $127. He would have paid more for the advanced course.
Dang it, we should have charged more.
We will be.
So,
Ron Metter does locals. Janet Bruno does locals. She wonders if she needs to have a better grasp on GSA before benefiting from your advanced course.
who's asking that?
Janet Bruno.
No, I think, Janet, you're going to be fine. Because your questions are good and they're not like repetitive. I think you'll be fine. Okay. Ken Roberts he does locals, yes?
Yes.
Okay. I just sent it to Ken. And I'm going to send it to Scott. And I'm not sending any more. Okay?
We're getting a lot of people telling me they purchased. We have nearly 100 people here tonight from the membership, and half have purchased the advanced course, and I'm sure that the other half are going to want it if they don't get it now. I'm sure once they get going and understand how the system works and how they start to get it going for them, they're going to want the advanced course too. So let's see, where can I begin again? There are so many questions. In the advanced course, can you discuss creating 4-tier link pyramids with the money site being at the top? PBN, press releases, whatever tier. 1, then 2 tiers below.
Yeah, the website template. We'll go over that, yeah. Okay, so Ken says I'm an angel. I guess that's a good thing, yeah.
Ken is just waiting for payments to come in before he buys.
Wait, Robert, we got to put that in the Facebook page too.
Oh, the link for the advanced course. Yeah. Okay, yes.
And you 3 guys that got that, it would be great if you posted that information is worth the 127 alone. Don't please don't release the information.
And everybody only talk about this in the private members group and not the other pre-group that we formed before you bought the course. I think we're ready to turn this off for the night, and we can take more questions in the Facebook group over time. We've pretty much covered everything. Is there anybody else that has any more questions before we end for the evening? Thank you, Ron. Thank you, everybody. All right, we'll see you all in the Facebook group. Thank you, Holly. And we've had quite a successful evening. Everybody has got a lot of information that they needed, and they're going to be able to make it with this program. Just glad to see everybody here. Good night, everybody.